It's David. Welcome back to Cross Fitness, helping men and women get in the best spiritual shape of their lives, one workout at a time. Quick thought about God in this video that I'm calling Ancient Thanksgiving. Ancient Thanksgiving. I'm still working on that title. It's not the best, but what I want to say is remembering gratitude and revisiting gratitude and thankfulness and appreciation to the Lord for things that He's done for us many years ago, even decades ago. I'll give you an example of that. I'm 61 years old, okay? Been through all the school, got 3 college degrees, and I'm thinking back all the way in elementary school in the 6th grade on the playground. I remember it vividly. I ran into a head-on collision with someone, and it so knocked the sense out of me that I went home. My lips went numb, my fingers went numb. I lost part of my vision, and I had a migraine headaches. First time I'd ever had one in my life. And so my mom came and got me from school, um, and I prayed, God, will you get me through this thing? It was just freaking me out, right? And He did. Um, and I remember, I mean, probably, well, this year or something, I said, thank you, Lord, for healing me of that situation on that playground in the 6th grade. I've said that out loud more than once over the years. Another one was I was in a bad relationship before I got married my beautiful wife, Monica, 35 years ago. You know, I was dating uh, and I was caught up with a young lady that I had no business being with, and I had proposed to her, and she had accepted, and yet it didn't work out, and it was just a terrible, terrible situation with her being unfaithful and this and that, and I just thank God, thank you, Lord, that I didn't marry that person. And I wish her all the best, and God bless her, and I hope she's happily married now, and all of that. No ill will there, but I'm thankful. Thank the Lord that I did not marry that person and go on a trajectory that would have really ruined my life. And so I said that out loud. Thank you that I didn't marry, this person. Wow. And jobs I didn't get, or jobs I was released from, or uh, I remember another time I was riding with some friends um, during a rainstorm, and we hit a telephone pole going 40 miles an hour. I did not have my seatbelt. No, none of us had our seatbelts on. It was a driver, me, and a guy in the back seat. And I hit the windshield 40 miles an hour to zero in 0.5 seconds. I broke all my teeth, and my nose got all cut up. Stumbled out in the middle of a rainstorm of the crashed vehicle into the oncoming traffic, and it's just a wonder I didn't die right there on the spot. So the fact that I'm looking into the camera on my iPhone 12 Pro Max, saying anything to you at all is a miracle of God, for which I'm grateful. I'm thankful that I didn't die. By the way, from that day forward, I've worn my seatbelt every single time I get into a vehicle. So that's an upside and a plus. So the point is ancient thankfulness, ancient gratitude. Let's not forget what God has done. Let's bring it back up from time to time. Lord, thank you for delivering me from this. Thank you for delivering from that. Thank you for delivering me from the other. Thank you for this provision and for that rescue and for this person you brought into my life and for this woman that I married and for bringing us through this catastrophe and this disaster, and the tornado went over our house, and I'll never forget that, and on and on and on. We have so much to be grateful for if we just recount that, think about that. And God is all about us remembering. I mean, that's why I put all these feasts into Israel's culture. Remember this, the Passover, the Feast of Unleavened Bread, Pentecost, on and on. He would do that just to help them recall, and we would do well to do that also. So, I don't know. What do you got to be thankful for? What about something that didn't happen yesterday or last week or last month, but maybe last year or 5 years ago or 10 years ago or 20 years ago? Can you think of anything? Why don't you just bring that up and just say it right out loud to the Lord? Thank you. Thank you, Lord, for doing that for me. I can see now, in hindsight, through the rearview mirror, how powerful that was and how different my life is now because of your intervention back then. Just a thought. But after all, these are thoughts about God. I hope that encourages you. For now, I'm David, your virtual mentor, reminding you that I'm always for you. I'm never against you. Have a great day. See ya.